rearranged my one of my bulletin boards to get my QSL cards up. I just got this one in the mail just today. He's from, it says Rochester, Minnesota, but he's traveling. He's in an RV, working, portable. His name's Nick, and I talked to him on CW twice now. And when I talked to him, he was near Birmingham, Alabama. It says that on the other side. He explains it. Let me turn this down. So I put that one up just now. Probably the QSL card I'm most proud of. Let me explain what a QSL card is. These are cards that ham radio operators send to one another when they make a contact. This used to be big back in the day, but nowadays they have EQSL cards on the internet, so I'll show you those in a minute. I've got several hundred of them. But this is, some people still do the old-fashioned stuff, which is kind of neat. This is one from Mount St. Helens. Can't really read it. It says Mount St. Helens, Washington, Kilo 3 Bravo Yankee uniform. And I was in Yellowstone one night working from my trailer, and I can hear this voice off, I think it was on 40 meters, and I can hear this voice off in the distance. It was real low in the noise, and it was him. He was working. I can hear him saying QRP Mount St. Helens and giving his call sign. So I came back to him and we talked, and I think I talked to him on 2 different nights, but he was working QRP out of Mount St. Helens, and I said, that's pretty interesting because I'm in Yellowstone. So here we got Yellowstone National Park to Mount St. Helens. That was pretty interesting. And probably my second most is this one right here from European Russia. It's probably not focusing. Nick Demidov from Balashishka, Russia. We talked on October 3rd of 2014. This guy here, Bob Ellis, and he's from Idaho. Yeah, I remember that one now. And this guy here's from Nebraska, Ventura County, California. This is a guy that runs a beacon, a CW beacon. I made a video of it out of Cleveland, Ohio, and I sent him a video signal report, and he loved it, so he sent me that card. There's Germantown, Wisconsin. This guy wrote me a nice note. This one's out of Somerville, South Carolina. This was a middle school I talked to, some young hams. Here's another one out of San Jacinto, California. And what else? I don't have that many of them because I don't exchange with other people. They just send them to me. This guy told me he would, and I was real excited about it. In fact, I need to send him an email. Then I have my United States map and the world map. I use this quite a bit, so I moved it down here in the corner because sometimes you have to get up and you'll find some strange country like, I don't know, Jamaica, which I know now, Australia, Victor Kilo. You start learning this over time, but if you're hearing a call sign you don't recognize the country from, you got to come up here and look it up. So let me show you the EQSL stuff. This is the program called EQSL. And I have my book open, and it shows you basically I have 180 cards and all the countries they're from. They also divide them by month and year, or the band, and you can also get it by state. But let's just pick one at random from the Slovak Republic. So I click on it, and then it was sent on May 17th of 2014. Gives me the time. Tells me it was needed for an award, so I needed it. And then I hit display, and it'll display the card. See, there it is. Now I can print these and put those up there, but I kind of like that they're here on the computer. And the thing about this is it auto-generates. I have a QSL card on here, which I'll show you in a minute. And every time I log, this is tied to my HRD logbook. When I log a contact from the radio, it automatically sends that person a QSL card on this site. And theirs, of course, would automatically send to me. I have 8 out of Chile. So there they all are. And there's that one that was needed as the first one. So you can just hit display. And look at them. So I do go through these once in a while. Checking them out. Hey, that's my QSL card. I have that same picture on one of mine. Let me see if I can find where that is. I'll show you mine. I haven't looked at my own in so long, I don't know where it is. My EQSL. There's mine. Gives my address, and it'll fill in the time of the QSO, the band, whatever message I want to send them, that kind of stuff. So that's what they receive from me. So it's pretty cool. That's an EQSL program. And hams from all over the world are on there. That's why you get them from everywhere. You know, I got that one from Russia, but I don't have a Russian one on here. I have one from New Zealand. This is cool. Sometimes they're a little generic like that, but that's the EQSL, and that hooks into this program here, which is my logbook. One of my logbooks. I use 2 logbooks. I use the, I'll show you that real quick while we're making a video. I use this logbook on QRZ, and there's the recent stuff. And then I also use HRD log, and it loads live onto my page. So when somebody looks at my page, it tells them who I've been talking to, and it plots them on a map, all my contacts I've made. So that's pretty cool, and that's this program here, HRD log. And that program I have linked to the EQSL program, so when I log somebody in this program, it automatically sends them an EQSL card. And there's my logbook on there. So it's kind of neat. I have them all linked together like that. And then this I use lately. This is a live feed program. I have it connected to my QRZ page, and it tells me on my page who visits and where they're from. You know, it's live, it monitors all the time, and I have it here as its own page. It's interesting, if I call CQ, let's try to call CQ here. I got my radio program calling CQ for me on the calling frequency at 10 meters. There's my keyer. And a lot of times when you're calling CQ like that, you'll hear this. I have the sound come on. You'll hear it click. It makes that noise. And then I look and see, okay, where the person's from that's hearing my signal. And you just assume, since I'm calling CQ right now, or just a minute or two after, that some random person who hits my page is doing so because I got my call sign off of here. So this is another program called QRZ, and all hams all around the world are on here, QRZ.com. So literally anybody that you talk to will have a page on here. Some more elaborate than others. Some more elaborate than mine. Others less elaborate. I've got a lot of stuff on mine. Propagation index, my logbook, a live map, bunch of information, all the memberships I have, different. Like I'm part of the Great Outdoors Radio Club, the Straight Key Century Club, and I have my certificates on there. And I've got some YouTube videos of different contacts I made up in Yellowstone on my radios. Pictures of my ham shack. I need to put my QSL card collection up there. And different antennas, all my DX contacts, favorite nets. These are people who visit the page. I've got 58 countries, all the states, and then it gives me a world map of who's visited my page. So you can see people from all over the world are visiting this page. And then a bunch of different stuff. So it's kind of neat how ham radio is kind of connected into the computer world now, you know.
PM W5RGV repeater system.
Yeah, we're almost to 8 minutes. I try to, or to 11 minutes. I try to limit the videos to. So I don't know, just random stuff on QSL cards and stuff. We're clear.